Tonight is the night. You know I had to put up a video, and you know what? I've got an idea. Let's cover a lot of these games. It's the Stanley Cup playoffs, baby. We gotta do it.
And full contact and full speed here tonight.
Belting out some Creed here in the building.
And what better way to start it than the Colorado Avalanche and the Dallas Stars? The Rantanen Bowl. With Jason Robertson out, Colorado becomes the heavy favorite in this series. But is that all it takes for Dallas to go down?
Dallas is going down, Gary! Only Buffalo is going to win it! Dallas is going down!
Let's talk about it. This was a fun one for me. It's weird watching hockey when your team isn't playing. Like, the stakes aren't as high, right? But the thing is, I really like Colorado. I really like Dallas. I think both of these teams are monster teams. And in some ways, it's a shame that they're not in different conferences, because facing off in the finals, that would be an incredible series. Before we start recapping, can you do me a favor? Hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you as part of the community. We're grinding our way up to 13,000 subscribers. It wasn't so long ago that, I only had like 3,000. If you're already subscribed, don't worry about it. Just hit that like button and tell me about your favorite cartoon to watch when you were a kid. So what kind of intensity level is this game going to be at? Is there going to be bad blood? I mean, we've seen in the past these games between the Stars and the Avalanche get pretty heated. But it wasn't really like that. Let's get into it. We're in the first period. Ottinger is having to look really sharp right from the start. And to tell the truth, that doesn't really let up throughout the game. A little while after, Dallas takes the first penalty of the game. Marchment is going to the box, tripping on Cale Makar. This one looked a little bit soft, but nevertheless, Avs are now on a power play. They're definitely putting pressure on when this happens.
Sponsored by Navy Federal Credit Union. Nichushkin out to the point. Makar tripped again.
Dang, deja vu. Wyatt Johnson trips Cale Makar. It's going to be a 5-on-3 for the Avs. Probably, the team that you don't want to be on a 5-on-3 against. But we see Dallas running a clinic on penalty kills. The crowd is absolutely loving it. The first penalty goes down, and then the second penalty goes down. Cody Ceci dumps Nelson. That's going to do it for the second penalty. But that's going to do it for the first period as well. 11-8 for shots for Colorado. No scoring. Am I weird to think that I thought this was going to be a really high-scoring game, like right off the bat? A little bit of two offensive juggernauts. Defense, I don't know. I thought, there could be some holes there. Anyway, second period, puck drops. Now it's Blackwood that needs to be sharp, putting big saves up against CC, Steele, and Bork all in one flurry. But then the Avs go the other way. McKinnon carries it up. And after Dallas was looking so good, Colorado is going to strike first.
Bring it back off. Jump by Lehkonen. Saved by Ottinger. They score!
Yeah, that's Lehkonen. After McKinnon carries it up into the offensive end, they get set up. Necas gets a stick on it. McKinnon gets a stick on it again. And Lehkonen puts it in. Or does he? They want to review this one. Was this an intentional kick? Man, there's no way. I understand that there was like a kicking motion if you slow it down and look at it, but the absolute dingus on TNT is trying to act like this is like some sort of an intentional kicking motion. I don't know, man.
After video review, it's determined there was no kicking motion.
It's a good goal. Let's move on. We then see McKinnon get smacked in the schnoz for like the 1 millionth time.
Ow! Right in the schnoz!
He's bleeding. Rupe Hintz is going to the box for 4 minutes. And you know what? Colorado's going to make them pay for it.
Here's Drouin. Sets up Makar. Now McKinnon, left wing circle. McKinnon shoots. Score!
So now Colorado is up 2-0. A little bit of a flutter puck here, huh? I think it catches someone in front. Fools Otter. It's really a shame here because Otter's been looking great this game. Just two weird shots. Tricked him. Now still on the penalty kill. Dallas goes the other way. And Steele nearly puts it in off of a bad defensive flip. But the Avs are going to hang on to their lead, and it's going to be 2-0 for the Avs after 2. 19th is 17 in shots for the Avs. The third period starts, and finally, Dallas gets on the board.
Johnston, power play continues for the Stars. No stick for Blackwood. Score! Thrown towards the net by her.
Blackwood, He loses his stick here. I mean, a goalie, I've heard that you lose your stick, you feel naked without your stick, right? So what can Dallas do with this little bit of momentum? They need to go with this. They need to ride with it. But Devon Toews he has something else in mind.
Kiwi Ronson, here's the trailer. Manson towards the net, deflects.
3-1 for the Colorado Avalanche. I mean, Manson here couldn't have made it easier for Toews. And you know what? I feel like this was definitely the turning point, or at least the dagger in the game. Didn't see too much life from Dallas from here on out. McKinnon is going to make it 4-1, empty net goal. Delayed penalty here, it doesn't matter. And then when they resume play,
In the building tonight, Peter Forsberg, 58. McKinnon.
Boyle's going to put another one in. Dallas caught sleeping a little bit here. They didn't get to set up in the zone, and the Avs make them pay for it. So that's going to be the game. 5-1 for Colorado. They take the first game in the series. And hey, this was a great game, a lot closer than what it looks like in the end. You know, I'm empathetic to Dallas. You know, they have Robertson out. They look good this game. 2 goals were tricky goals on Ottinger. And after that dagger, you really felt like the tone of the game changed. But if you're a Dallas fan, I'm sure you're hoping that they bounce back next game. And it's Dallas. I mean, they will, right? That's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for your support, everyone. I'm really psyched for Stanley Cup season. I mean, the energy of these 2 games tonight. I watched the Winnipeg and St. Louis game earlier. Through the roof, right? Like, hockey feels like it's bigger than ever. I love this game. I just want to see it continue to grow. Just like growing this channel. So please, if you haven't already, subscribe. All right, thank you so much, guys. Like the video, helps me out with search results or something or other. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I'd love to have you. And as always, I will see you down in the comments.